I guess, but it is what it is. I made a mistake. Hope y'all can see your boy though. I hope everybody's doing all right. I have faith that everyone's doing all right because I feel like hope is for the hopeless. And a lot of people don't think the same. So, of course, if you have hope, you're not hopeless, right? I hope not. But my whole thing today, right, is what is success, individually speaking, and what is success on how people interpret it as a whole, right? Because like we look at the internet, we watch television, we see people who turn up. They turn up, they do their thing, and they have the moniker of being called successful. You know, they got the whole barbecue, the whole enchilada, everything because you're successful, and that's beautiful. Nothing's ain't nobody hating on that, but if you had to do what they did, would you be happy? You don't know. That's what I'm saying. So does success equate happiness? Does it equal happiness? Just because you're successful, does that mean you'll be happy? It comes down to where I feel like most of these YouTubers, bro, not even just YouTubers, but I'm finna just piggyback off the mama sector. Because, shout out to Fame Gang TV. I've been over there. I be over there. I be bees in the trap, right? It's like people try to live off the whole idea that any publicity is good publicity. That's not it. It's not it. You got people like my Jazz, right? She on that junk claiming that people calling DCS on her, claiming that people keep talking about it. All right, I just spoke on it, so I guess she's right on one thing. And we all know about the DCS. But then it's like, what do you post? What are you showing? What why? Why would you disrespect yourself? You know what? I got one better. Because my Jazz likes is low hanging fruit. But hell, the Jacksons of Atlanta is low. Well, actually, it's surface level roots. Now I ain't got to reach for this. I can just been on and pick this junk up, bruh. These folks got kids after kids after kids, and they continue to live they shit like they how you say they the chosen ones. Like they just turn, and it's ridiculous, bro. I ain't hating. I don't care. But Mr. Jackson's supposed to be a preacher, pastor. Oh no, not bishop. No, 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 no. Pastor. Throw, throw all the relationship. I mean, religious stuff out the window. How are you a married man? You never specified you have an open relationship. But how are you a married man and you got your wife showing all her goodies? Like, bro, because it's gonna work. See, I brought up the kids as well. Because look, think about it. We got a woman who's attractive, I guess. We got kids who people love, you know. So I'm just go ahead and put that out there. We are a black family in Atlanta. Um, We got about 2 sets of twins, that's 4. We got a 5th one, and Imma keep making people think that we gonna have some more twins. Is it true? Probably. More likely not, because I wanna put out the image that I'm successful. I'm gonna put out this image that we are successful, and it's crazy, because if I go back to Jackson, even if I stay on the Jacksons, you got videos of videos of videos of the opposite being showed. Yeah, they still got the kids in there. Keisha Anderson and stuff. Still got the kids in there, but then they're not so on, right? They never brag about what they have, like all the subscribers they got. They don't do that. Reason? Because they got to keep the illusion that everything is everything. I don't knock it. It is what it is. It really is. But it's funny. It's funny because they might not even been paying attention on their grind. They might haven't even paid attention on how they turned up. You know what I'm saying? And that makes sense because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do not focus and even catch game on the journey to get to where they want to be. They don't. And due to that, they be busy trying to be like everybody else or what they assume that the person they idolize is, right? A lot of motherfuckers just think Michael Jackson just had to sing and dance. That's true. He did a lot of singing. He did a lot of dancing. We don't know about the work he put in. We don't know about the bones, the accidents, the pain, the sweat, the blood. We don't know none of that. We just see Thriller, man in the mirror, not the person in the reflection. We're not paying attention to what we do every day. You know, I recently just got over a little sickness. It was kind of crazy. Had a motherfucker feeling all type of way, like all type of way. I'm talking about like, bro, I had to go to the doctor to make sure I was straight. Like I thought I had a new illness came through. No, no, it was depression, for retarded as hell, right? Crazy. I really got so caught up in my head that physically I started looking like that. To some people, I might still look sick. I understand now, and I see it. I honestly see it. And what I see is not meant for others to understand as well, though. Even those who know me. But that's where we fail at too. It's so many examples that we, other than just learning from, we try to emulate. We try to duplicate. Because those people that we see are in a space that we wish we were in. It's not envious per se. Which actually I'm gonna bring this up to BXB Squad. We can have a conversation live about this because I like for y'all to catch what he say about it too. Because it's a lot about ego. It's a lot about ego, it's a lot about pride, it's a lot about lack of awareness of self and ignorance to what you really know. You just don't want to accept. You have people wondering why you get this. How did you? How? 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 In God's green earth, on God's green earth, did you manage to just get what I've been working for my whole life? I ain't twist these. These just grew like this. Washed them. Wasn't supposed to wash my hair, I heard, but I still kept washing them. This is Madrid's. Self grown, no twist. And you got people out here envious because they can't grow hair. Makes sense. You can't do something, but why be envious? Nobody understands what people go through because they so busy wanting to benefit how people benefit. They have the appetite for success, but lack of drive to satiate their hunger. So they try to emulate and imitate. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. It works a lot though. It do. And that sounds like an oxymoron. I sound like a hypocrite. I said it's never gonna work, but it works a lot. I stand on it. It's never gonna work for every individual, for everybody, for every person. It's not. It's impossible. Because after a while you have something called self-awareness. start catching on to, oh, things are going sweet, and you fuck up. What am I talking about? I got you. What I mean self awareness. You start to catch on to things starting to move, things starting to come together. But at first, you was trying to make things move, make things come together. So then you're actually benefiting yourself and you're working towards your happiness. You realize what you're doing, getting you successful. At this point, you're not happy though. You're getting happy because you're living your dream. You're doing what you can. You're making sure what you work on is what you want. And you notice you're getting traction. Shit starting to work. Things starting to come together. Then you get successful. Now you got to be careful because you don't want to damage your brand. You're not trying to ruin your image. Oh no. And since then, you're not as happy as you used to be because you don't work so long and so hard just being yourself, trying to be the next Bill Gates because you're seeing how he was making money, trying to be the next Kevin Gates because you see all the women that he's with or whatever, trying to be the next limelight success. Success. While the whole time before you got successful, you were successful doing what you love, doing what you like. Now you're unhappy, but you're successful. So I ask you all in the comment section below, let me know. Does success equate happiness? Does it equal happiness? And I know it depends, but just let me know what you believe. Where you sit at in this, right? Your level of success may equate to your happiness. It might, or it might not. There's nothing wrong with being happy with who you are. What's wrong is allowing other people to tell you who you are and describe what you should be. It is what it is. Um, never, never, never allow someone else to dictate your happiness and who you are. Because they're not you. Don't be too big headed to not listen though. Because they might say something that you need to listen to. But above all, stay true to yourself. You feel like you're starting to get lost, just remember, what are you doing this for? You're doing this to be successful and happy. That's possible. Don't lose one or the other. Don't never sacrifice your comfortability and your success. Excuse me. Never sacrifice your comfortability and your happiness for the idea of success. Because what is earned can be stripped away. Some things can't. What you learn can't. But business. You got it. Keep it going. For sure. Till the next video. Probably gonna do another one later. Try to. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care. And remember, love yourself. It's no one else's responsibility to.